And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Right?
A proverb.
A proverb. You know what's a proverb, brother and sister? A proverb is a wise saying. One wise saying is what? Black people are lazy. Black people don't like work. If you want to hide something from a black man's sister with the blue, put it in a book. Your sister know what I'm talking about. Those are proverbs, wise saying. We don't like work for everything.
So
that's why.
But you got to fight now and get back here.
But then guess what? They come and they take over and they brandish their name as the inventors. So you're correct about that, sister. But let me continue proving to who you are real quick.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
You see, sister, look at these images. Yokes of iron were put on your fathers and mothers' neck. It's Bible prophecy becomes what? History today. Now this young man, when he go to school in primary 4 or primary 3, he can go into the guy in their country or home and they're going to be teaching the same thing, which is recorded hundreds of years, thousands of years in the Bible before. You understand what I'm saying, sister and brother? So what I'm proving to you, that who are we? Deuteronomy 1:1. We're a Negro. Well, you got to understand, like what the brother was telling you earlier. Can a nation of people name keep changing after a period of time? Should not. Which means that is not the name of the people for the get-go. You gotta remember, black is a color in a crayon black. Is there a country of black that we could go and say, I'm going to the country of black? No, you can't find that. You can't find that. Those were named, made up names that was put upon us. Go straight to Proverbs and Byword. I think it's verse 37, if I'm correct. Read it.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
God said the Israelites, you so-called black people today shall what? Become an astonishment. What it means to be astonished? When the other nation look at us, they're going to be trying to figure out why a black woman get blue hair on. Why she get blonde hair on.
Right.
Why she get red hair on. Is she a clown?
Right.
That is an astonishment. We are the only nation that get the coloring book in our head. God is talking to us. He said we shall become an astonishment.
Right.
People trying to figure out why in the art will a black woman get blonde hair, blue hair, green hair, pink hair. But it's not naturally given to her. That is an astonishment. Why are young men of today wearing a pants till below the buttocks?
Right.
You're seeing the boxers outside. What is the purpose of that?
Exactly.
That is an astonishment. People look at us and wonder, what's wrong with these people? Who raised them?
Right.
That's what the Bible is saying. Read that part again.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Thou shalt become an astonishment. You know what is another astonishment, sister? Back or in the early time, there was something that we call undergarment. Tights. Do you know what tights is an undergarment? You used to wear it as an undergarment. Now today, what are wearing it? They're wearing it out on the road today. Exposure, full nude. That's what God is saying. Why we gotta be dressing naked and nude? That is what it means to be an astonishment, young man, sister. You understand? Read church.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Right?
A proverb.
A proverb. You know what's a proverb, brother and sister? A proverb is a wise saying. One wise saying is what? Black people are always lazy. Black people don't like work. If you want to hide something from a black man's sister with the blue, put it in a book. Your sister know what I'm talking about. Those are proverbs, wise saying. We don't like work for everything.
The Bible, the first 5 books. Hear this out. Hear this out.
Yeah.
Right there, getting this
So
line.
that's
What
why.
they pertain to you. But you got to fight now and get back here.
So that is why men are raising up now,
Yes.
taking themselves in account, setting themselves in order, again what? Coming out to the people to correct them, to give them back an identity, to give them back the laws of God. You understand? So basically what that is saying, truth is back out on the earth.
That's right.
The time is gone where the black man is supposed to be asleep. We're in the age of information, young man. That's why. Information is out there. It is no longer that you should be thinking that Christ is white.
Black man gonna love the man.
We can get into that. The brother raised a good point. We gotta love each other. Let me finish up for you. So he said a proverb and a byword. Read it.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
A byword is what? Guyanese. That is another name that was given to us. When you go into the Bible, you won't find Guyanese in the Bible. You understand, sister with a broom? You will not find Guyanese in the Bible. You will not find Negroes in the Bible. That was put upon us by the oppressors. They call us Negroes. Negroes, they call us Afro. Afro is an hairstyle. Why do we have to call us these bywords and made up names? Who are we really according to the Bible? God is going to tell you, read.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
Among all nations. The Chinese man come to Guyana, we could ask him 10 years after, 20 years after, what is your nationality, sir?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Where are you from? I'm from China. You understand? But guess what? We were packed on the slave ships, dropped off to different islands. Now we call ourselves Barbadian, Trinidadian, Jamaican, but this that one set of family that was put and dropped off to different places, and then we were divided. You know what it's called? Divide and conquer. That's what it's called. Divide and conquer, sister with a white hat. Young man, don't go. You raise a good point about hatred. We got to touch on hatred. So before you go, just tell us again, who are you according to the Bible, sister? What's your nationality? Deuteronomy 1:1. What's your nationality? Because we've proven, remember Moses was addressing which people?
I would say I'm a child of God.
You're a child of God. Now, let me ask you a question. You're about to go get your passport renewed. There's a section marked nationality. What will you put there? A child of God?
No, you're going to put Guyanese.
You got to put the guy. So it means that you have to have a nationality. And we're proving to you, sister, that your nationality is not Guyanese. That's what we prove in Deuteronomy 1:1 again. Here who you are.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
Israel. Moses is addressing the Israelites, young men. So guess what? We went through some courses. Our sons and daughters was taken from us. We were scattered to the four corners of the earth. We had to work on plantation from sun up to sundown. That only fits us. Get me there shall be upon thee for a sign. I think it's verse 45 or verse 46. The courses is going to be upon us for what? A sign. We can look and be able to say what? This scripture fit these people. These people are the Israelites.
That's right.
Read it.
Verse 46. And there shall be upon thee.
The day is what? The courses. Remember we read that. And if you don't listen to the commandment, courses shall come upon thee. Bad things shall come upon thee, right? So now we're saying in verse 46, the courses shall be upon you for a sign and a wonder. What a sign do? A sign show you something. It identifies. It shows you. So when we read these courses, we could identify who is talking about and who are those people today. Like verse 16. Get verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Now this scripture is saying bad things will be happening to a people within the city. Like for instance, in Georgetown, we got a lot of Georgetown's a city. Within that city, there is a lot of villages, what we call towns, right? In those areas, we call ghettos. Who predominantly fill those areas? What people? Our people. Most of them are people. You understand where I'm coming from, right? Areas in Georgetown like what? Tiger Bay, black people. Albaistown, predominantly black people. So fire, predominantly black people. So that is what the Bible is saying. Those environments are cursed environment. Dilapidated building, a lot of drugs being pushed, weed being sold on the corner, crimes, violence, hatred, killing. Bad things happening in those communities. Read that part again.
cursed shall thou be in the city.
That's what Moses is saying. The people will be identified by the living conditions.
Right.
And you keep saying it, black people. But Moses called them what? Who's paying attention? What Moses called them? The Israelite. So those people in the ghettos are what? Israelites. Those people, you people out in London here today, you guys are the Israelites the Bible talks about. Right? Read the other part.
And cursed shall thou be in this field.
And cursed shall thou be in the field. Look here, we were cursed on the cotton, the tobacco, all the different plantations. We were cursed because we had to pick the crops. You understand, sister? So let me ask you a question. Y'all go, let me ask you a question before what do you think about this hour?
Stand beside us, respect you. But if you stand in the way, then you gon' rue the day when we have to dissect you. Rain, fire upon the tempter. Woo, it's hot, take the temperature. The prophets is back, yeah, and they black. Babylon, feel pressure.
When you hear that thunder, it's lightning, go check on the weatherman. I'm just saying, can't think of a better plan than obeying the lamb. Anything else is a scam, need Bruce to get shot in this wartime. It's a sea of that purple, no short line. Cause we breaking the mold and changing the game with zero emojis, flame, flame, flame.
Run it down, yeah, you know that this lit ain't no turning down. Yeah, we running this race and we get a crown. Then we stop on the heat until he hit the ground. Yeah, we trading the wine press. End of their kingdom, no time left. No end of our kingdom is timeless. Gain yourself when you find that, can't hide that.
What is nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support.